Good morning and welcome back, fellow archers. Next bow from Freddie Archery. We review the traditional Chinese bow called Dynasty. We don't get a sleeve with this bow, so only bow on the string. Look at this pretty bow. Has a little, hard to say, has round ears. Looks like a large Tatar or some Han something. But made like the blue shadow we had last time. Same kind of lamination and same kind of slightly curved back. Looks very good. The Dynasty. We have here a whipping. We have string pads like we have on the Korean bows. C is very thin. Here we have a whipping. We have suede leather handle. We have an arrow pass in leather. Looks pretty. Has a good weight to it. It's a laminated bow. The length strung is 57 inches. Let's check what it has from nock to nock. See, has a really thin and exactly 57. They know how to measure. I like that. This bow is supposed to have 50 pounds, but I don't know now if they measure it still at 31 inches like with the Korean bows or at 28. We will see then. The bow is available from 25 to 60 pounds. And what we get is a fast file string. So it's like you know the Korean, but like this blue shadow made, but the design is traditional Chinese. So this one is the longer one, it's the bottom one. The price of this bow is $460 US. Quite a number, you can say. Always depends on the performance. We don't know the brace height yet. I always check every information I could possibly find. Stringing is easy. So, brace height is very low. But the bow looks pretty, huh? We have a brace height of 5.5 inches. And the weight of this bow, 440 grams. And the arrow pass is relatively wide, like we know it from the Korean bows. It's 26 millimeters. This out of the way. I don't know what the max draw is, but I suppose at least 31. So this bow is a little delicate to keep it straight, huh? So 50 pounds in the morning. Ooh, draw experience is really nice. So you feel it directly from the beginning. And I would say 31 is doable. 32, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm simply lacking the power. Nice. So let's see, they are 500 grain and 32 inches. Let's see, until here easy. Ooh. Interesting. Handle is quite small, but still, some of you might want to know. So if you could do your Kashai style, yes you could. Could you shoot the other way around? Possible too. Could you shoot Ottoman style? So brace height is very narrow and we have a wide arrow pass, so I guess you need to compensate a little for that. Let's see what it does. 500 grain arrows. Wow. And where you point, the arrow goes. A very interesting bow. I like that. So 500 grain, you feel it in your hands. I shoot 320 grain, which most probably is way too light for this one. Oh yeah, then you feel quite some hand shock. So 10 grain per pound, I guess, is just fine. But I'll shoot the other one because I have it here now. Handle is very small and it kicks a little in the hand. 28, we have 45. So I assume the draw weight is measured at 31, huh? At 30, 30 we have 50. I would max this bow out at 30, this bow doesn't want to bend any further. Maybe 31. I only shoot another 500 grain arrows. Yeah, nice. Bit lower. Kicks a little, but of course the string ends up on string bridges, so it's a contact sear bow, but it has a little kick to it. What I can say, it's a pretty bow. Let's see, I guess 100 with 10 grain, 160, 170, huh? 168. 171. 162. 170 foot per second. And with this bow, I guess you need some shots. First of all, to get used to it. It's a little tricky to get used to it. And I guess it needs a bit until it starts bending properly. So this bow needs to be shot a few times. Then it reflects more and it will do maybe, well, thank you, even 32. Look at this, so you can do your gaoying if you want to. Nice. Oh, accurate. I start liking it. A nice group. This bow has something, it only takes a while. Worse than the casing, but takes a while. Bow is still straight. Does the job. It feels not bad for me. I wish the handle would be a little bigger. But overall, I start liking this bow. Look how nice it draws. And string twist cutter is no problem. Nice. Wow. And where you point, the arrow goes, so this bow is forgiving. Ooh, almost split my arrow. I like this bow. We only needed a few shots. It's not even 7 in the morning and I start building and making noise. That's what you get in Malta. Welcome to Malta and have a good time. You see the bow? Yes. Nice. Even if it kicks a little in the hand, this bow is nice. Holy moly. If you like how the Korean bows are made, thin shears, everything nice bent, then the lamination, it's like the bluish, black shadow blue, or what was the name? Same build, we have this metallic painting here. On the inside it's black. Freddie Archery, Dynasty, fast flight string. Brace head is a little low for my taste, and you see when you look at the bow, this limb bends way more than the other one. That's why this is the upper one, but that's fine. This bow is straight. String pads do their job. It's only, for my taste, the handle a little too small, the arrow pass a little too wide, and you have a little hand shock. But for the rest, we start liking each other. It's a nice bow. and weapon of precision. And whatever draw length from 28 up, this bow kicks the arrows away. And nice groups. So I shot now how many arrows? 20, and I shoot groups. So now we like each other. I like this bow. I might change the brace height a little. I'll do this directly. Yeah, better. And the bow starts flexing now. Look, 31. Oh, string twist cutter, yay! And what is inevitable? The rating. Oh, it's already hot. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm sweating. That's why I need to go in early morning or late evening. So what can I tell you for this pretty bow? $460 of course is a number, but I get you covered. Freddie Archery is so nice and gives us these kind of 10% vouchers. When you buy something more than $300, you get $30 off. More than $500, you get $50 off. More than $800, you get $80 off. So $460 and you want some arrows and you're in a $500 range, you get directly $50 off. So this is because we are nice people. So, but rating, and we have to be fair, as me and my split personalities, I have to be fair. I wish I could give more. Bow and a string, 1 point for the package. Could be more, could be with a description, could be with a sleeve. And $460 should deserve at least a sleeve, Freddie. Handling, easy to string, hard to string. This bow was surprisingly easy to string, so I give it 5 points. The build, it's such a good looking bow, 5. There is nothing. No flaw whatsoever. This whipping could look a little more, but it fits, it works. This bow simply looks gorgeous. Black. Oh, I like this bow. I really do like this bow. I really might do 57 inches. Is the Keshik 57? I might do a comparison. When I have the 50-pound Keshik, I might compare these two because they are really, even shooting experience wise, getting close. So build 5, basic feel was wiggly, handle too small. So for me the handle is a little too small. So I have to admit that, but it's not wiggly. Did we even check it? No, we didn't. But it didn't feel like it's wiggly. No, nothing. So not wiggly at all. The handle is a little too small for me, so the bow is quite long. With the small handle makes it a little tough to control, so we give it 4 points. The draw experience, let me check again. 28, 29, 30, 31. Ah yeah, so 30 is easy, 31 is okay-ish, and then it gets into stacking. I don't know what the max draw of this bow is. I assume it's 30 inches because maybe even the poundage was 50 pounds at 30 inch, so I guess max draw is 30. And if it is so, then we can give it a fully 5 because the draw is extremely smooth, really. And shooting experience, unfortunately, big hand choke, long vibration. You hear it? There's a guitar built in. Interesting, this one I had yesterday, the blue one, didn't have this. Simply a design change. It's all the same build, but the change in design cause 1, 2, 3, 4, not long, but more predominant, and you feel this slightly kick in the handle. It's not annoying at all, only make sure you shoot heavy enough air. So this is nothing where you want to shoot 5-6 grain like a Korean bow. Take at least 6 grain, take at least 10 grain, then you're good to go. Then the bow still kicks. It's not the fastest as we saw, 170 foot per second ish, but it does the job. Of course, you could get 200 foot per second with 6 grain, but this bow doesn't feel like. So I would not do it. You can ask Freddie Archery if there is any recommendation. I would not recommend it. So we have a kick, we have a hand choke, we have a little vibration, 4 points. Then we end up with 15, 24, right? 24 points, unfortunately. The bow is better than that, but the rating fell on the floor. It might get better. We have a fast string, it's always a little more harsh to the bow. So maybe after many shots, the bow will tune in and his hand choke and all these things will more or less disappear. It got already a bit better. The bow draws now easier. And nice, the stow experience is creamy. Only the handle is for me a little too small. So look at this, when I have, it's just a little not enough to hold on. It's okay-ish, but it's not enough. But of course it's easy to simply double up the handle, which I would do. I double up the handle, then you have more beefier. Then this bow feels way more safe. In this way, you don't feel you have control. It feels more the bow controls you. Price value, $460 US is a number. The bow performs very well. Is made really nice, perfectly, no flaws. The quite difference in the tiller, as you see here, from here. Oh no, you don't see it. How can I show you from here? Look, as to the bottom of my nail, to the top of my nail. So there is 3/4 of an inch difference in the tiller. I don't know, for a $460 bow. Not the best price, I guess. So I would give it 4 points for price value, because it's quite a number. For this price you get a mariner bow or a really premium ollie bow, but you don't get a bow which is made like the Korean bows, and this is the unique part of this bow. It's made completely like the Korean bows, but a bit in the design of a Chinese whatever dynasty and design bow. It's pretty nice, it's very good. I like it. I said, for me, handle a little bigger, and even then you have a bit more dampening here, then you don't feel this kick anymore so much, and I guess this will disappear after a while. So it's really worth checking out, this bow. I do like this bow. It's the Dynasty. Extremely thin shears, has a good speed to it. It's surely not the first bow you get when you start your Asian archery journey. Might be the second or the third when you have already a bit experience. What I like is that the belly is slightly rounded. It feels so nice. It feels a little like you have a horn bow. Overall, it's really interesting. So if you have already a few bows and you look for something a bit special, this one, top choice. Shoots very well, needs a few shots, that you get used to it, but then very impressive. So I only can tell you, you get 10% off. Thank you very much, Freddie, for sending this pretty bow to me. I was really looking forward when I heard that you have a Chinese traditional bow. I was really wanted to see and shoot this bow, and I'm impressed. It's really not bad at all. You should check it out. And me, stupid, forgot to measure the string angle. When you see the bow at 30 inches, string angle of 60, not even, look at this, it's even more. So I guess 31 inches and you have a string angle of 60 degrees. So, and after having shot this pretty Dynasty bow now for along the weekend, I have to tell that I start liking this bow more and more. So it would have been unfair to keep this bow directly only, or rate this bow correctly after only 1 hour of shooting. I shot now several arrows, and this bow is now nicer to draw. Has still hand choke, doesn't change that one. Feels maybe a little better, but overall nice. Gets more accurate, gets everything there where it wants to be. So this bow needs a few shots, a lot of shots, and you need to get used to it. Then it's nice. One thing I would suggest, if somebody is interested to listen in my opinion, first thing, make the handle bigger. Otherwise I need to customize the handle. It's too small and still you feel the hand choke, so make it bigger, dampen it a bit, then you get rid of the hand choke. Second, replace this leather with some ray skin, then it gets a little more narrow. Looks better and it doesn't tear off so quickly. And the third thing is, when you look at the finishing, at the build quality, this is really premium laminated build bow. Looks really good. But then you have this tape here. I don't know, it's Korean style, I understand it, but it looks, this part doesn't match the overall premium appearance of this bow. So imagine this would be replaced with a nice black whipping, or maybe even with this fishing line like Mariner does. Maybe you want to check it out, Freddie. It's fishing line wrapped around here, then you see that it's there, but it's not so eye-catching, and it looks way more, I don't know, high quality finish. So this is what bugs me a little. For the rest, this bow does want to draw now a bit more. Like there, kind of. Feels good. Still has hand choke, so it doesn't change the rating. Only have to say that this bow really is very interesting to look for. And the moment you change the brace head a bit more, of course you can't overdo it, but at least that you get to, let's say, 6 inches. Then this bow is a complete different performer. Feels good. So, this is what I had to say for the Dynasty bow from Freddie Archery. And that's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.